Welcome to Module 11 on Vocabulary Part 1. There is so much we could cover in vocabulary, it could be its own class, but we only have 2 modules or 2 weeks to cover this topic. In this module, we will address mainly what is vocabulary, why is it important to teach vocabulary, components of effective vocabulary programs, word learning strategies, word conscientiousness, what words are most important to teach, and the 3 tiers of vocabulary and structure. I'm sure you are asking yourself this question: why should we teach vocabulary? Well, vocabulary is essential for comprehension. It is difficult to comprehend what one reads without assessing the meanings of the individual words in the text. Word meanings are represented in our lexicon, our mental dictionary. Our lexicon is stored in the meaning processor, our model of reading, identifying a word through its letter patterns. This is known as the orthographic processor, and it involves simultaneously stimulating the word pronunciation in the phonological processor and its meaning, which is stored in the meaning processor. The more words whose meanings are known, the easier the task of comprehending or comprehension is for us. When we teach vocabulary, we are building and expanding our students' meaning processors. I think that's pretty cool. Vocabulary knowledge also aids in reading fluency. Even if a word has never been encountered in text, its meaning can help speed its identification. When the unfamiliar printed form of a word is encountered in context, the meaning of the surrounding sentences helps the brain access a possible meaning for the word. The phonemes in that word can then be mapped to the graphemes in the printed word to confirm the word's identity. If there is no stored meaning for an unknown printed word, it takes longer to decode it and slows reading rate as well as impacts comprehension. Word learning begins early in life, before even formal schooling. Not all children come to school with the same level of vocabulary as we might expect. However, for some children, vocabulary instruction is more critical than for others. In this module, you have 1 main reading about direct, enriched vocabulary instruction. Additionally, you'll read about choosing words to teach on the Reading Rockets website. And then you will read 1 journal article related to vocabulary development during read-alouds. All of your readings are covered in the discussion this module. There is 1 question for each reading. You have 2 voiced-over presentations to watch on vocabulary in this module. These are chunked into 2 different presentations. That way you can watch one and come back to another if you don't have time to watch both of them in the same sitting. There is no publisher presentation this module as we are not using Versick and Damer. Then please remember to take your quiz for the module. The last thing to do for video analysis is due in this module. And for that, you'll be watching the 4th video of a reading instruction lesson. And you will record your observations on the post-analysis worksheet for 10 points. Remember to upload the worksheet to Canvas. Finally, I have moved your open and closed concept sorts to Module 12 next week. That way you do not have to focus on this and can focus on submitting a video analysis assignment instead. If you're someone who wants to get a jump start though on the open and closed concept sorts and you'd still like to submit it this week, that choice is available to you, but I figured some students would like an additional week to work on this as well. After this, we just have 4 modules to go in this course. Keep on working hard and let me know if you need any help or ever have any questions.